Hey everybody, Phone Scoop here. Today we're taking a quick look at the new Samsung Behold 2, an Android phone that it is going to be selling on the T-Mobile network. The Behold 2 model number T939 is actually a slightly remodeled i7500 Galaxy, which Samsung announced earlier this year. The basic changes were to the navigation cluster down here at the bottom. It has a nice large capacitive touch display, AMOLED display, so it's nice and bright. Zooming in on the buttons here, you can see it's got send and end keys. It has the home, menu, and back keys that are standard on Android devices, and it has this little cube key, which we'll explain a little bit more in a couple of minutes. Volume toggle up here. Volume toggle feels good. It's easy to find. Has good travel and feedback. On the bottom, we have nothing. On the right, we've got two buttons. We've got a dedicated camera key, which is two-stage for the autofocus camera, and we have a lock key. And on the back, you can see the camera there. It's a 5-megapixel camera, and it has a flash as well. On the top, we have the micro USB hatch and a 3.5mm headset jack, so you can attach your regular stereo headphones to this device no problem. Weight is, it's a big phone, and despite its size, though, it's comfortable to hold. Plastics and materials feel good, and I'd have to say that it feels like it's been well manufactured and put together nicely. So now that we've taken a quick spin around the hardware, let's dive a little bit deeper into the user interface. The Behold 2 is one of the first Samsung phones to come with its TouchWiz 2.0 user interface, and you can see by looking at this that it's been very heavily customized. It doesn't look like a standard Android user interface at all. You can see these three little indicators at the top tells us which page we're on. And when we swipe to the side, we've got like a nice little 3D animation there, jumping from page to page. And you can see T-Mobile and Samsung have preloaded some applications on these pages. And you've always got access down here to the dialer, contacts, the web, and your quick list. Let's look at quick list quick. Quick list is a set of applications that users can throw in here. It's just stuff that you might want to jump to real fast without having to dig through the main menu, which will eventually get cluttered up as you download applications from the Android market. We'll go back home. Speaking of the main menu, it's here on the left side. Rather than scrolling up, it scrolls from the side, opens from the side. And you can see we have a lot of the pretty typical set of Android applications in here. And you can scroll through this and see that we have access to, YouTube, voice search, GPS, Google Talk, Gmail, Maps, and so on. So there's all the basic software. And of course, Android Market is available through here, and you can jump in there and download applications. So that's the basic user interface on this device, but what's really interesting about TouchWiz 2.0 is the cube. It's got this 3D cube that you can spin around and interact with, and this is basically where all your media is. There's, that's the web, and we've got YouTube, we've got your music, we've got Amazon MP3 store, your pictures, and your movies. So it's it's an interesting little idea. And if you want to access any of these, you basically just come to a stop on that particular page or touch it, and it will open. So you can see some pictures, and we have a really nice graphical user interface showing you all your images. Going back, let's say we want to look at the movies. We could do the same thing. There it shows us a movie, and we'll press that, and the clip automatically starts playing. Pause that, head back out, and let's, for example, we'll go to the MP3 store there from Amazon, and you can see the way it lays out the store here. You can sort through the Amazon MP3 store, which has been nicely redone to match TouchWiz 2.0. This is a really nice way to scan through some of the top sellers via Amazon's MP3 download store. So that is the Cube, and you can see we also get quick access to all those same applications with this little bar at the bottom. Going back to the home screen, you've got one of the things I want to show you is the camera, because the camera has seen some serious customization from Samsung. This is actually the user interface that Samsung has on its TouchWiz phones, and is vastly superior to the software that's on other Android devices. It's not the stock Android software at all. It's got plenty of ways to configure the phone, alter all the settings. You can see some of them here. And it's really nice. And on top of that, I found camera performance to be pretty good. I'll just try to take a quick shot here, so you can see it. It'll focus, and try one more time. Focuses and shoots pretty quickly. Better than a lot of the other Android phones that are on the market right now. So anyway, it's once you go down to the menu system, we'll hit the menu button just so you can see. You'll get more typical Android experience. These menus have not changed. Just the top layer of the user interface has been changed with Samsung's TouchWiz 2.0. So there it is, the Samsung Behold 2. A little quick run through for you there. Really nice Android phone for the T-Mobile network.